But as you can see, look at how beautiful this car came out. Now this car right here is a 2006 Gallardo with a new engine now. But I actually traded this car for something really, really cool. I can't tell you right now because I don't want to ruin the surprise, because the next video is gonna be epic and you're gonna be like, what the hell are you thinking?
For that car out of all,
Gallardo's finally gone, right? Which Tony, to be honest, we shouldn't have sold that car, right?
No,
I mean, legit, like, if you watch the footage in that Gallardo, everybody's gonna miss it. It's the best sounding car of all time. Luckily, I have 3 more. So once we get a couple more engines back from the machine shop, that's gonna be 100% the best car of all time. That purple one in there. It's gonna make 1,850 wheel horsepower. It's gonna scare the living piss out of anybody that goes in it, and especially me, because Tony gets scared on 1,000 horsepower. Imagine what he's gonna do with 1,850 horsepower.
Poop on myself.
And you know what? We haven't even talked about all-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive. I might disconnect the front drive shaft in that car and go crazy. But until that day has come, I've sold the green one. I've got a lump sum of cash, plus I traded it for a very familiar car. Yes, the black 650S that sat on our lift for about 3 years. I got the black 650S back, and it's really funny because even Mario has barely seen this car, right? Nobody understands what these McLarens go for. So we are 4 McLaren 650s at royalty. 4 for 4 had the same issue. 4 for 4. Now this one is on the way back. It is no different. So we're gonna put this car, and Beer, this is gonna be your first experience with something along these lines. I haven't decided what we're gonna do, because I do have some slight worries that we are gonna be in a small predicament, because from the pictures, you know, like when I went out, see, let me rephrase. I went out to Texas, Tony and I, to go look at that crashed Pagani Huayra, and from the video, I don't know when this one's coming out or when that one's coming out, but I was gonna trade my Veyron straight up for this Pagani Huayra, and I was like all about it. But I bought another car sight unseen one time, made a big mistake. Could have saved a bunch of money if I would have gone out and looked at it. So Tony and I went to look at it, and after looking at it, it wasn't even worth 30% of what the Veyron was worth because of some issues. Now, I am slightly nervous that this car is gonna turn into the same exact thing. So I don't know what's gonna happen. We gotta get the hatch open.
Wow.
This could be like the orange Supra in Fast and Furious. You know, when they first open everything up, it was up.
You know, this car, I put in so much work in this car. The motor blew a long time ago, and I replaced it with a new motor, and it drove perfectly fine. It was a perfect car. But as every 650, they all burned down eventually. And I just really wanted this car to work. And the car's clean title, and I don't even think it has Carfax. So this happened in a private area, so no one found out about it, which is great. But at the same time, it sucks because, I mean, you know, like, you want the car to look nice, and you want the car to do right, but they always catch on fire. Yes, we got the McLaren off the truck, and that was one hell of a ride. I mean, I'm telling you right now, Beer, was that not hard or what?
Yeah, it was pretty tough.
Okay, we came here on a Sunday, we got it off. Now it's Monday, and we've already started to clean it up a little bit. Look at this. Just all that was the body. That's what fiberglass does. So McLarens obviously are made of fiberglass, which is lightweight, I guess. I don't know. Seems like they made something better. You know, I kind of feel like the aluminum is a little bit better to make cars out of, because if they light on fire, they don't look like this. But it's actually not as bad as I thought, which is really good. I'm not going to go over the particulars right now, because we're going to continue on over here, and we are going to get this ready, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sell this for parts, because I really don't need the extra work at the moment. I thought it was a good idea, and actually it's going to be a good idea, because I might make a little bit of money on just selling it as is, and that's cool. I'm good with that, because there's a Bugatti over there. There's another car that needs to go over here tomorrow, because all of those parts back there need to go back into another car. So I think I'm just gonna call it quits on this one and just let it go. I'm gonna let it be free. It's gonna fly away. it is a clean title with no Carfax. So it's got something going for it there. But underneath, it's not really that bad. And we've looked at the wheels, see? We put some tires on them so we can roll it around. So over here, you just gotta replace the wire harness, the top of the engine, which ironically I already have. I have all of the pieces that go on top of the engine because I had to once buy a McLaren engine for this car. And so it has a lot of parts already. So that's cool. Cause of the fire. Oil cap came off. Would you believe that? That's it. It just went, popped off, and oil went right under the exhaust, lit it on fire. Had the engine been turned immediately off, probably wouldn't have ended up like this. Small fire, but it would have burned because, you know, it would have caught some rubber on fire, but it would burn itself out. But because the engine was left on, well, that's what happens. So if your car ever catches on fire, turn it off first. And, well, that's all I have to say about McLarens. Make sure those oil caps are tight.